Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Conelanders Dirt Rally League. We are in the Subaru Appreciation Month in Sweden this week. The R4 Subaru, which is the 2011 WRX STI, basically a stock car that has safety equipment in it and some minor rally upgrades. It's your entry-level modern rally car. This car is kind of on the large side. 2,900 pounds is not super heavy, but it's heavy for a rally car. So it's going to be interesting throwing this rather large car around the very narrow, very snowy Sweden rally event. Let's go! This week for a setup, I am once again going to be using Bionic Derp's setup. He is very fast around this snowy circuit, so I will be relying on his setup to help pull me through. I've done a little practice. I've done a decent amount of practice, as much as usual. And so far it's been both encouraging and frightening. We have no restarts this week for some reason. Something weird happening with RaceNet not allowing restarts. Sweden, not really a place to DNF, but it's a place where you would occasionally, I might want to try that again because you either get tangled up in the snowbank or something like that. So we don't have that option this week, unfortunately. We'll see what that means for us. The times are very spread out. Some people have had really good weeks and are much higher than they've previously been, and some people are way down lower than they usually are, so we're shaking things up. Speaking of shaking things up, I'm going to do a couple shakedowns. Alrighty, here we go. In the snow. Put her in a second. Got the manual shifter. I don't have my e-brake sorted yet. I have been just way too busy to work on it. Here we go. I'm going to put it into third gear. And we're probably going to stay in third gear for a lot of this run. I am fighting the graphic options. For whatever reason, Sweden does bad things to my computer. And it does weird things, because I'm getting a solid 60 frames per second. I turned things down to try and get more frame rate. Oh, it's even weirder than I remembered it being. I turned the frame rate, or turned things down to get better frame rate. And that made the screen tearing just awful, which seems to happen a lot here, probably because there's so much going on the screen. Oops, stay in the snowbank. Lucky it didn't eat me up right there, as it likes to do. So what I did was I turned VSync on, thinking this is a Codemasters game, I probably need to have it on. Well, that fixes the tearing, but now I get this weird stutter. The frame rate stays exactly the same, doesn't move around, but it's just like the whole screen just kind of has a little stutter to it. Very smooth stutter, but it's there. Curious to see if it shows up in the recording or not. It's the best I have to work with at the moment. So I'm just going to deal with it. I may... Okay, it's definitely messing with my head. It ruins my sense of speed, because sometimes it feels like the car's going really slow, sometimes it feels like the car is shooting along. So I may turn that VSync back off and actually turn the graphics back up, just to keep the frame rate under 60, and deal with the frame rate rather than this weird jagginess. And of course, because restarts are broken, I won't be able to do anything about it. But let's quit with the complaining and get with the driving, because although it's not showing, the first stage here in Sweden is actually the only one that I really enjoy. The two short ones are much faster, and I don't tend to enjoy those as much as this one, the slower technical one. I have a lot of fun at this stage. Here I'm letting it eat the limiter there, because at times I just find it really advantageous to do that here. And then this car has so much torque that if you get a little too low in the RPM, it's really not a bad deal. It pulls itself right through it, even if you get it down to that 3-4 range. So even through this hairpin, Grab a little bit of e-brake for it, didn't really get it to kick around. There's not enough room here for it. Okay, you can see there, that's getting really low in the RPM, but it pulls itself right through. Helps that there's obviously low grip here, so you can spin the tires a little. Easy now. Yep, letting it eat that limiter again. Which wouldn't be so bad, but these boxer engines sound atrocious when they're on the limiter. Respecting the crest. Taking our Finland lessons here to Sweden. 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 Just fun to say. Sweden. I feel like I'm doing more of the blank face here than anywhere. I think that's because I am trying to focus really hard on visual markers because I'm not really getting the sense of speed very much. Easy on the wandering. I think Sweden's a little easier than Finland, and it's really probably one of the more forgiving rallies in general. It's just very difficult to go very fast. That's a fun little section there as you jump over that turn. Sometimes you can hook it just right. I tend to take it a little less drifty than I see others take it. Start of the stage was pretty messy. I'm cleaning it up now. Setup's not too different than the default setup. I actually quite liked the default setup. It really struggled at the faster stages though. So let's hope that Bionics here is a little better with the fast sections, which this stage has more of in the end. If I remember correctly, and I probably don't, because that was not very fast. Ah, it's a steering input here. This is the place where you would like to be able to see my steering wheel. As you can tell, the haircut ain't happened yet. So no head cam. People don't really seem to enjoy the chest cam, so I'm retiring that one, I think. Some people said they liked the face cam. Maybe we'll just keep changing it up now and again. I do think this is a game that where these videos are aided by a little bit of extra visual input as to what's going on. Oh yeah, it's getting faster. This has been pretty good. I haven't spun it around in any snowbanks yet. I was going to be happy if I only did it once. So I still have one to do and still be happy. Could definitely be faster through here. But it's been such a good stage, I don't want to ruin it, you know? Oh, that's getting a little close. Oh, that finish is so fast. Totally out of control. There's no way that car would not hit those cars at the end. 707. That is pretty good. I want to show you one thing that I noticed just doing some practice runs. Let's hit 16 here. Look at this guy. 82nd place. Good job, Bionic. I don't think you've even done your runs yet for the week, but 82nd place overall out of everybody that's ever done this stage in this car. Good job. That's really good. And Kurt having a good run here in Sweden as well. I noticed he had a very good result. He is sitting 20 seconds back of Bionic, only 10 seconds back from us. So good run, Kurt. All right, we got one out of the way. I don't get to do shakedowns anymore, so I guess I'll probably just have to suffer through with the graphics options we have. Yeah. Oh well. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to look at these results. Do I want to replay from here? Nah, let's do it at a later stage. Let's do it at a later stage. Let's see what we did. That is good enough for 9th place as of right now. A lot of people have already gone. We're in the 40s already. I don't think I'll be fighting for points here, but there's a chance it could happen. Kurt sitting 14th. Some regulars up at the top, but also some new ones. Recordable is new to the league, and there he goes, right up there in 5th. Anne's up here, Spooky Squid, somebody, Ghost Eye. So yeah, definitely shaking things up a little bit. And then people like Drop Gear struggling a little bit here. And like I said, Bionic hasn't run yet, so I know I'll be down one further. Sebi struggling here. Sebi, didn't you just come from like Iceland or something? Come on, man. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear.
3, 2, 1, go. Crest, right 6 long.
Starting so far to the left. That's weird. You know, someday they're gonna fix that bug where the co-driver slips into the "you're going too slow" voice right off the line. Oh, okay. Actually, without the crazy trees, with snow-covered trees, it's actually running much better. So, whoa, Nelly. Yep. Like I said, the other 2 stages, I'm not quite as comfortable with. Though I must say that the co-driver calls at Sweden are some of the best, showing that they did improve the co-driver calls as they went along here. This is the last one added. Makes me wish they would go through and maybe just do another run through of all of them with what they learned. Or it could just be, oh, there goes the frame rate again, or whatever it is. Could just be because all the cars are more evenly paced here, so the notes are more relevant to all of the cars. That was completely out of control. I didn't respect the crest. That time I did. And it didn't help. Well recovered. I just used the snow as a braking point. Or as brakes.
Caution right 4 over crest, jump tight 60. Left 3 over bump crest, 60 crest.
Okay. Okay.
Crest jump. Right 5, 60.
So we have a little bit of a
440.
Cone Dodger race going on right now. Wait. Everything I do is a Cone Dodger race, isn't it? A race amongst my own series against each other. I'm curious what's going to happen. Am I going to score iRacing points before I score Conelander points? So am I going to get a top 10 in Conelanders before I score a positive iRating race in the Formula Renault? Which one do you think is going to happen? Whoa, timing box. Sorry. That's a short stage, is it not? 2:42. 12 seconds back in that short little stage. Eek. I don't like that one. I don't like it at all. But we moved up. We moved up to 8th. That's good. That's good. The Mac Attack, struggling with that one as well. Yeah, I can see it. That's a tough one. I forgot, you have to load these presets every stage for some reason. Anytime you're in a service center, you have to reload the preset. Very annoying. So that last stage was with the default setup. They're very similar, so I don't think it was a big drawback, but we'll have it for this one. We'll be able to compare. Let's get into the right gear.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go!
Left 4 opens long. And left 4 long over bump. And
Oh, back with the crazy trees.
Right 3.
This thing can't handle the crazy trees.
Into right 5 long, times 3 past junction, 40. Left 4 over bump.
I don't don't want to speak too loud. It's actually being pretty smooth right now.
Opens over crest 60.
Oh, no, there it goes. We've hit the threshold of the amount of trees it can handle.
And left 4, 80.
Okay.
Right 3 over crest bump 60. Right 5, 80.
Okay, note to self. Note to self.
Right 4 don't cut. And left 6 don't
Do
cut.
some offline testing of Sweden to figure out how to get it to record properly.
Caution crest 40.
I think it's actually the webcam that's doing it, unfortunately. Like, I'm just using every little bit of resources this computer has to offer just to run the game. So to try and divide it out amongst anything else is too much.
And left 6. And right 6
That's
line
unfortunate.
100.
That's very unfortunate. It didn't spin though.
Left 4 long down, tightens 3, 100. Left 3.
This stage I've never done before.
3, crest bump 40.
I did one little test here,
Left 4 long, 60 over bump.
just when I was choosing the stages,
Right 6 long, tightens 4 over
and it seemed pretty nuts. I believe there's a section in here that's very fast.
Left 4 continues for 80 and tightens over jump.
Even this is very fast for snow.
Right 5 long over crest into caution.
Yeah,
Left over
there's
jump.
fifth gear.
130 bump bridge.
We're flying. About sixth gear.
5 over bump, slowing 40. Caution left 4 long opens and tightens 3 don't cut. And right 4 don't cut 130. Left 4
Oh,
junction,
that's a
100, crest 100.
spooky section there.
Caution braking before the house turns square.
Braking
right,
for a house.
60 past junction.
Well, I'd hope we would brake for a house.
Narrow to here.
Nice square. I like that.
Right 4 long.
Good job,
And
me.
keep left over long crest. Right 6, 80. Left 6 half long over bump, don't cut.
So fast.
And right 6
Bionic
long
setup,
bump,
though,
left 6.
does seem to be handling these fast sections better.
Left 6 over jump, bad
Even though that was,
and small
okay,
jump.
a week ago that I practiced here in the default setup.
Left 6 over long
Perhaps
crest,
I've just
80 over bumps.
gotten more acquainted to the snow.
Over bump. And left 6 over bump continues for 80. Line for 80. Left 5
But I do
over
trust the Canadian to have a good,
60 braking crest.
good snow setup.
Right 3 don't cut. 40. Left 3 long. 60 crest.
well, icy right there, wasn't it?
Right 4 through depth.
Looked like it. Felt like it.
30 over small crest. Left 5 long don't cut.
Don't cut. Where can you cut here? Seriously.
60 right 3 over crest. And continues over crest 60 over small crest. And left
All
6.
right.
Into right 6 half long over bump. And left 4 half long over crest 80.
No, 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 no.
Right 3 through
Everything's
depth.
fine, car. Everything's fine.
Left 4 half long over bumps. Into left 4 and right 2 opens over crest.
Okay, really focusing.
Left 5 long, tightens 3.
This has been awesome.
Right 4 half long. And the left 1 opens and tightens.
Left one.
To
Never
right
heard any of those.
to finish.
Oh, yeah, it is. There's the finish. Get to the finish. I think that was really good. I think that was really good. 344. I don't know what that means. It was still 15 back. Jeebus. That was a longer stage, though. Ah, deep breath. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Replay. Replay. Where do we end up? Where do we end up? Ninth. We fell a position. I thought that was really good, but apparently there was more speed to be had there. So we did fall to ninth. Bionic still has to go. That'll push us down to 10th. Don't think this is going to be the week for points, but still, I'm pretty happy with that result for a rally that I've not really excelled at. I think that was pretty good. Pretty darn good. Well, that does it for the... Oh, Kurt working his way up to the 16th position too, so he had a better last stage, I guess. And yeah, a lot of people have already gone, so he had a really good week. Xavier too, I noticed, had a pretty good week. Moving up the charts. I think he might even be close to the silver ranks right now. So good job, Mr. Penguin. Alright. Now that's going to do it for Subaru Appreciation Month. Next week is an off week for Conelanders League. We're going to do a fun event at Pikes Peak. We're going to do the full hill climb. With no restarts, you get one try at it. I think you get your 2 runs still. But that's it. That's all you're getting. Just your 2 runs. Just for fun. It's not going to count for points or anything like that. Just, you know, we'll just do some crazy hill climbing for the fun of it. And then we'll start up again at the beginning of April with a new 4-week season in something I've yet to decide in what we're doing. List your suggestions if you have suggestions of what series of cars you would like to see us do. That's going to do it for this time. See you next month or next week, depending if I record Pike Speak or not.